I am finally back at it. Let's see, what day are we on? The 22nd? So my goal is, what do we have, 30 days in April? My goal is to be back every day through the end of the month, and then let's see what happens from there. I guess maybe I should get a gimbal, huh? Well, I have one, but I mean, I should start using it. What do you think? So here's today's outfit. I am trying to get that sun on my body, and I was trying to get out within an hour of waking up, but that didn't work. And then I'm also trying to get in some nutrition within the hour of, check out this cool bus. Jurassic Express. Cool, huh? Anyway, trying to just add some tweaks. You haven't seen me for a while because I've been busy. If you're new here, hi, I'm Beth. And I typically talk about fashion, fitness, food, and finds, all with a wellness overview, because all of this lusciousness that I've got going on here, this is all rooted in a disease called lipedema that affects, the estimate is about 11% of women worldwide, which is like 1.3 million just in the US alone. Most don't know about it. Most haven't been diagnosed. And I've been here creating awareness for lipedema since 2019, and trying to let women know that you can have a chronic progressive disease that you never knew about. You can still look good, and you probably should still look good, because how we look and how we perceive ourselves is part of what goes into how we feel about our day. So I think that helps with pain. Look at that beautiful tree. Amazing, huh? Yeah. So, but while I've been here, since, like I said, 2019, I think YouTube I've been since 2020. But in any case, I had been diagnosed with this lipedema in 2020. In 2017. Oh my God. I was diagnosed with lipedema. And that was a big shocker, because in 2003, I had gastric bypass surgery, Roux-en-Y, at 404 pounds. And I just thought obesity was my only problem. So with the help of the Roux-en-Y, I was able to let go of 230 pounds over the first 18 months by focusing on protein and 30 minutes, 6 days a week of being in the gym weightlifting, and 20 to 30 minutes a day of cardio, usually recumbent bike, maybe the treadmill, often the elliptical. And so anyway, I always thought that overweight and obesity was my only problem. Little did I know that the reason why, good morning, the lower half of my body did not respond as the rest of my body did was because I had lipedema. So lipedema typically affects women from the waist down, and it's a connective tissue disorder that has, in very lay terms, has disease fat that accumulates and is typically granular to some degree under the skin, often looks like cellulite, and those fat nodules are resistant to any nutritional changes and exercise. So when a person without lipedema starts out to, seeks to lose weight, they lose weight from all over their body. When a woman with lipedema seeks to lose weight, she typically loses in the areas that are not filled with lipedema, and that makes her proportion or disproportion even greater. And so that's a little about me. But I've been really busy. I have been out and about for weeks now, and it's kept me from having my regular walking schedule. Look at those trees. Leah, if you see this, these are the trees that we saw last week. I had a great meetup with one of my online friends, associates, whatever you want to call her, experts, lymphatic expert. And she got to see the trees on my street. And I said, well, if you ever see me online with the trees, you'll know. So anyway, yeah, so what have I been doing? So I was at the Biohackers Conference. That was here in LA. That was what, 2 days, 3 days? I can't even remember. And I was home for a little bit. Then I was in San Diego for, 5 days at least. Smell my favorite thing. Jasmine. The waft of smell from jasmine is just unprecedented. This is, I forget what kind this is called, but there's another hardier kind called Clarissa that is my favorite, quite frankly. I don't know if you're gonna back up or not, so I'm gonna wait. Do you see me? I know we've got some kind of cleanup going on here, and look at that. Look at those palm trees, y'all. So let's see, what else? So I was in San Diego for the Obesity Medicine Conference. I'm going to take a moment to look at, good morning, hello. How are you all today? Where's everybody coming in from today? So, this is my fit. So these are my Skechers. These are my new shorts. These are called Mandetta, and I like them. They have this big pocket. See, I've got my key in here, and then a cute little sports bra, and of course my glasses. So anyway, I'm moving forward, I'm not turning around. So I was at the Obesity Medicine conference, Obesity Medicine Association conference, because I bet you didn't know this. Did you know that I'm a published author? Did you know that I'm a published scientific abstract author in the field of obesity? Talk about full circle. How awesome is that? So, I'm not really sure why I keep my really important work so close to the vest, but that stops now. So for anybody who is interested in hearing about the research that I published and the work that I've been doing within the obesity care space, let me know. Because I am going to host a insider look into what the latest is in obesity care, what the doctors are focused on, what some of the research is showing, and also give you a bird's eye view of the abstract that I was the primary author. Who knew, huh? Who knew? Y'all just thought I was out here talking about clothes and lipedema. But lipedema and obesity have a very codependent relationship. Did you know that there are 208 comorbidities with obesity? That's crazy, isn't it? Hello, how are you all? Where is everybody coming in from today? Drop it into the comments. I want to know where you're coming in from. Oh, that doesn't sound good. What'd you drop? Palm frond. That sounded bad. This team of people that's cleaning up the palm fronds. I don't know why they have so many people, but they do. They have like 2 trucks worth of like, I don't know, 8 people or something like that. Oh, Conservation Corps. There you go. I'm from Pennsylvania. I'm from New York, but I live in Los Angeles, hence the beautiful palm trees. It is a little chilly today. Oh, look at this cute little, do y'all have this where you live? Where people have these cute little book, take a book in the neighborhood and then bring it back when you finish reading it? Do y'all have that? Do you have that in Pennsylvania? So I made myself a little mocha Oh, I should put that in my, attach it. It's garbage day, so I put it in someone's garbage. I yes, we have that in Pennsylvania, the little book places. The body is snapping back, I will say. However, what I'm now realizing is that the lack of skincare is really not helpful. And I did myself a disservice. But we're gonna see if I can bring it back. So, we'll see. These shorts are shorter than I would like. These shorts are 8 inches and I like 9 inches. So they are a little bit shorter than I prefer, but I'm trying to get sun on my legs and my body. I guess I should have my hair. Oh my God, I look like a dog by himself, but he's not. I guess I should have my hair in a ponytail. Oh, this is a van with all dogs. So, I don't know, let's go this way. So some of the things that I'm gonna be focusing on, sorry I chatted, I don't know what that means. If you're putting things, am I okay? I look tall. Oh, I'm not tall. I am 5'5", according to the DEXA scan. According to the standing, I'm like 5'4". No, I'm not taller than 5'5". And why are you asking me if I'm okay? Oh, and if you put messages that are held for review, I don't see them. So you may have to go back and reframe your question or think about whether or not it's an appropriate question if it's being held. So I like to talk about the things that are relevant, which are all things health, all things lipedema, all things weight loss, GLP-1s, gastric bypass, obviously fashion, food, clean food, exercise, all of those kinds of things. So maybe reconsider your question, because I'm not seeing any questions after I asked a question earlier. That's the last question I can see. So anyway, does anybody know what time it is? Okay, I've got 20 minutes. Let's see if I'm going to be able to, I don't feel like I'm going very fast, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to make all my steps. Oh God, that's a person. There was an old guy coming out of his house. The house has brick on it, and he has a brick colored shirt that the lines are white. He has a walker. So he kind of blended in with his brick. And it's kind of dark in his entrance. So that's why I was like, wait, what? That's something moving. Oh, because it's a person. Anyway, so yes, so with weight loss, you have to kind of get in the skin game and focus on your skin. So you're gonna see me start using some products that are maybe gonna help. We'll see. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna hinder, unless of course I'm allergic to them, but we're gonna pray that's not the case. Oh, I should have asked these guys to pick up something at my house. Is that a Coke booger hang from your nose? If you're talking about my mole, no. It's funny. Let's see. Does that mean that you were born in 21? I guess not. I don't think you would be able to be on YouTube, but I guess different strokes for different folks, perhaps. I don't know. So if you're here, go ahead and throw up a thumbs up so I can see that you're here, and throw up those little the little heart things that just, and of course I'm always up for that channel support. Hello said hi. God's creatives salvation is Lord. Please ask God for help and God will help you. Thank you for that reminder. Thank you for that reminder. I was reminded that on Easter when I sat in the front row of church. And yeah, I tried to get my son to say we could go to church on a regular basis, meaning like daily, for do our meditation there, but he could not start out our day that way. But he didn't feel that you need to be in a church to have the relationship, which he's right. So there you go. So how many women do you know that could need my help? Ah, you didn't see the outfit yet. Well, that's too bad. I have everything linked. Did you know that you can shop on YouTube? How many of you have purchased something from YouTube? Have you purchased something from YouTube shopping yet? I want to hear about it. You know, you go to the bottom, there's a little, like right here, there's a little bag, and you click on that. And can you go to it and tell me if this works? So tell me if this works. If you go to that bag, and you click on it, can you still see my live stream? I've been told that you can still see the live stream if you're shopping in the bag. Is that true? Let me know. Alone. There was no cake. No cake was shown. Last time I heard, that's not cake. Maybe I'm wrong. Sweet maybe, but not cake. You gotta love it. I'm waiting for the hearts to go up. Oh, that's hips. That's hips. It's not cake. I mean, that's my understanding. Is my understanding incorrect? We got some beautiful houses being built in this neighborhood, let me tell you. Where are you coming in from? Is it safe to assume you're coming in from Portland? It's amazing how much can change in 2 weeks when you're like not out and about. Yes. Can we get a small 360? Yeah, no, I'm walking forward. Actually, I got to focus and get back to my house for a meeting. Yeah. So, hello. I love that, a retraction. When I get home. Probably not. I'm not feeling it. Although these are new shorts, and I don't know, they're shorter than I like. I like them to be 9 inches, and these are 8 inches. But I'm also trying to get as much sun on my body as I can, because there is a doctor who's claiming that sunlight and ketosis can do wonders for lipedema. And I don't know. The thing with I'll show you something, because this is, you see this? When it digs in, it's not really supposed to do that. So all these thick thigh girls, they think that that's the way it is because of their thick thighs, and that's really not the case. It's really because the manufacturer is not making that last piece properly. And so just to have to decide if it's something you can put up with or whatever. So I'm trying them out. I'm trying them out for my thick thigh girls, see how they work. Summer is coming, and so many girls either need shorts just to wear, or they need shorts to wear under their dresses. And so I'm just seeing, do they stay in place? Now one leg it's going up, and the other leg it's staying in. And one leg it's like, see, this one has gone up. One leg it's gone up, the other leg it's staying in place. And now that I touched it, we're getting, now we just need readjusting all around. So, is what it is. I mean, if you're the shorts type, it's great. But like I said, I've agreed to go a little shorter because I'm trying to get the sun. Oh, and see, the sun would be on my back if my hair was out of the way. So let's do that. We'll move that. Today I've got a bunch of meetings. Then I need to have even more meetings. All it's not necessarily that I want the tan, because I'm going to have shorts tan and that's no good. But I do want to get the sun on my legs because that increases the vitamin D, and women with lipedema are often low on vitamin D, let alone if you've had a gastric bypass, let alone if you have any type of overweight or obesity. So vitamin D is actually a pretty big problem in our society in general. And so I've recognized that in life, like when I was a sun goddess in the day, I was not in ketosis. So we'll see. We will see what happens or what transpires. I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of things. I have a new tool that I'm using to see if I can break down some of the fibrotic tissue. And I even tried some new leg pumps last night. I'm not sure what I think about those for me. But I'm trying all the things. Oh, I am noticing that, have I tried amputation? Clearly not. That's absurd. I'm looking to regain my mobility, not detract from it. Thank you. You know, the shit people come up with and say to other people is just beyond my comprehension. I just am always curious to know, why can't we just get along and be supportive of each other instead of playing bullshit games? It's just really, really disheartening. It's crazy, really. I'll take your apology anytime. But I'm sure it's the typical thing where, exactly, I want to try to be rude because I'm so sure that you're not in your real life, because I'm so sure that you don't interact in real life. And this is how you can assert your demons. It's amazing. It's actually really difficult for somebody who has a positive outlook on life and just wants like everything to be better for everyone. It's really hard sometimes to see how far behind we are in our interactions. Well, if you party all the time, then you should be lighthearted, right? You should be delusional, really. And you should probably have even maybe a little bit more creativity, right? Isn't that what they say? But that's not creative. But I might have to say that, I mean, I can't even imagine how many people I've come across in the past 7 years. I have no idea. I can't even fathom that. I essentially have a million followers across socials, and I can say that you are the first person to ever suggest that. So there you have it. I mean, what can I say? What is my field of work? My field of work is marketing, advertising, and fashion, brand partnerships, affiliate work, all across social media, and my what do you call my focused work is in the obesity care space, and with obesity care advocacy and lipedema awareness advocacy. So yeah, that's my work. As well as mentoring and coaching and uplifting others. Well, it was, you are correct, it was an oxymoron. So it's fascinating, really. It's fascinating to me that no one ever came up with that before, and yet here we are. It's fascinating. How does that work? Uniqueness for sure. And I do preach that uniqueness is our superpower, so I guess you've got it. And luckily, it was me that you said it to, because other people would have just completely blasted, blocked, and read you the riot act. But that's not my style. Okay, what time are we? Okay, 7 minutes, people, 7 minutes. I think I'm gonna make it, but I don't know if I made my step goal because I feel like I was going slow. So anyway, I didn't hear from anybody saying if you've ever shopped through the little bag, and if you click into that bag, does it actually let you see the live while you're looking? Can you let me know? Can somebody let me know? That's why it's called social media, so we can be social with each other. Otherwise, you could just be watching recorded videos. And I could just make recorded videos, which it's not really it's not my forte. I like to interact with the people. Oh, thanks for the hearts. Did you know hearts were my favorite? Has anybody been to Salt Lake City? I need to know, how big is the airport and how did you feel in the altitude? It's been a minute since I've been in altitude, so I'm curious. Anyone? Hey, Smiles, if you're still here, what's your field of work? And I love your handle. My kind of guy. went to Denver for the first time. Altitude didn't bother me. Okay. Haven't been to Denver either. I guess I could go take a day trip to the altitude here and see how that works out. Okay, y'all, made it back. And I have 4 minutes to spare. So, yeah, luckily I don't drink, so I don't have to worry about that aspect. But, yeah, that is a thing, I guess. Yeah, see, okay, let's see if I can turn the camera. See how the one short, see how this leg went up and this one stayed. So I don't know what that means. I think the thighs are the same size, so I don't know why that is. It's not a big difference. It didn't like go all the way up. They actually stayed in place pretty well, I would say. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, just a tiny bit. Anyway, hope you all have a great day. And let me get my key out so I can get in this house and get on my call. All right, 3 minutes left for me. Stitching could be a little off, but all in all, it looks good. Yeah, it's not, yeah, it works. It works. They're pretty good, and they don't really dig in that much. Yeah, you don't see that. I was seeing somebody who owns a brand of clothing that we all know. Her stitching was horrific, and I was like, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't know that it's not supposed to be made that way, because I'm pretty sure she's been wearing it like that her whole life. But it doesn't have to be that way, and doesn't have to be that way to stay in place either. And I think that's where they get it wrong. Anyway, have a good one. Thanks for joining me. And be sure to share this to whoever you think would benefit from all that inspiration. See ya. Bye. Smiles. Leave a comment when this is posted to let me know what type of work it is that you do. Okay? See ya. Bye. Be sure to hit that follow button and turn on your notifications, because I'm back and I will be showing up whenever I feel like it. Okay. Bye.